early as hell. I'm just slightly ahead of schedule this morning. I'm wide awake. I still got some coffee I ain't even started sipping on yet, but I'm trying to get to the bottom of these mountains, man, so I can head back to society. At the New Year's Eve, like I say, I want you to just touch bases with y'all, man, because it's the end of the year. And I know we all need to get our mind right heading into this New Year. We need to figure out what about ourselves or our situations we can make better. It's never a judgment thing, but at the same time, it kind of is, man. I know everybody be like, I don't want to be judged, don't judge me. Just being real, fuck that. I'm going to judge your ass. I'm going to judge you, and I want you to judge me back. I want you to point out my flaws and give me suggestions on how I can get better. You know what I'm saying? When I say I'm going to judge you and I want you to judge me, I'm not talking about like I'm going to pick on you and I'm going to make fun of you and, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, I want us all to be better, myself included, all y'all. So, and it's like I don't really know too many of y'all personally. I know a couple of y'all personally. So I can't just point at your flaws and be like, yeah, you need to lose weight. More attention to your kids. In this situation, man, hit dogs holler. And all that means is, if you feel like I'm talking to you, then I am. Don't take it in a bad way. Take it in a suggestion to change your life and make it better. I'm going to give you an example. Like, you know, we've all just sat up in the church house and the preacher be preaching. And you had that time when you feel like, damn, this motherfucker talking to me. And he'll look at you and you like, oh shit, he talking to me for real. That's what I'm talking about when I say I'm going to judge you. I don't know you. I don't know what you're going through. But when I say something, you know what I'm saying? If it's you, I want you to feel like you feel when you're in church. Like, damn, he talking to me. Because the way I see it is, when I pray and I ask God help me help y'all, that's how I do it. If I say something, or, you know what I'm saying, in the future, later on today, in this, you know what I'm saying, video, if I say something pertaining to you, just take heed to it. Thing is, like I say, I know things like paying, they need you. Paying more attention to the elder people in your family, in your life. They need you. So, you know what I'm saying, you know you've been slacking in these areas. Right now, today, will be the perfect time to make your mind up that you're going to pick it up. You're going to get better. You're going to devote more time and effort to these people. Because one of these days, God going to call them. And they ain't going to be there no more. And it's just like anything else, a lot of times we don't miss it until it's gone. Sometimes we don't know how to miss a person or a thing until we don't got that no more. So, for older people in your life, man, your mamas, your aunties, your grandparents, visit them more often. You know what I'm saying? It's early in the morning. Grab their phone and shoot their text message, good morning, I love you, just, you know what I'm saying? You never know how that's going to affect a person. Brighten up their day. Just think about if you got a phone call or a text message from some random person in your life that you don't hear from all the time. And it's just a little reminder, hey, I know I ain't said it in a while, man, but I love you. I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Keep up the good work. That'll put a smile on your face, man. And sometimes we need it. I'll be more specific with that. Like, man, call your mama, call your wife. Tell them how you feel about it. I gotta go to the bank today. My bank is at Walmart. So what I'm gonna try to do is remember to grab my mama some roses while I'm in Walmart. Because I know she loves roses. And I know what type of smile that's gonna put on her face when she see him. Yeah, I know I'm in the mountains, bro. So the connection ain't gonna be that good. I just had some stuff on my mind and I ain't gonna wait. But like I say, it's the new year, man, so let's start it off right. Let's start it off better. And you ain't gotta wait till tomorrow, man. We can do that right now today. Stop feeling like you gotta start your new year out right. And remember, you can make sure you end 2024 out right. You done did a lot of bullshit in 2024. You done told a lot of lies in 2024. You done laughed at some folks, made fun of some folks. You know what I'm saying? You done had some impure or evil thoughts. It ain't too late to make sure you know what? I did a lot of bullshit this year, but I'm not going to end this year on that bullshit. I'm not going to wait till tomorrow and put it off till tomorrow what I can do right now today. And ain't no better way to start your new year out right than the end of your old year out right. Don't let nobody tell you you got to wait till the first to do what you can do on the 31st. That's why I say I'm not going to wait till tomorrow to go get them roses. I'm going to get them today. Because it ain't no guarantee that I'm going to have a mama on the first of the year. Everybody not. You got to think about this. Some people going to lose their loved ones today. I remember, man, 1999, December 31st. I think Zap died. Not Zap, Roger Trout. I remember thinking, dang, that man was hours away from 2000 and didn't make it. But he never saw that coming. And nobody ever do. Well, some people do, but nobody thinks when they be bringing up the new year, talking about the new year, that they not gonna make it. I'm not guaranteed to make it. I'm driving this truck. I could come around this corner and the next driver could be driving crazy as hell. Like, I'm gonna give you, I got a reminder right behind me right now. I'm pulling two trailers at the moment. These two trailers, one of them is full, one of them is empty. The one that's full, Mississippi already, but it was in a wreck last night. The two trailers that were connected was in a wreck. So I'm gonna clean up, dude. I had to come pick the trailers up. The other trailer that was full, that was in the wreck, when I hooked up to him, I did my inspection. And I looked and I see, damn, the rim bent up, and I'm like, how is that motherfucker still rolling? How is it still good with the rim bent like that? And I looked at the tire a little bit closer and realized that tire had exploded. So I had to leave that trailer. But it's a hell of a reminder that I could easily be the one who was in that accident. So you got to get right every day with God. You got to pray every day, man. You got to ask for that forgiveness. gotta try to be a better person. It ain't just on New Year's. I know a lot of us gonna start out New Year's. We're gonna start out on the diet. We're gonna start out working out, being nice to people, trying to quit the cigarettes or the weed or whatever the vice is, the alcohol. And some of us gonna make it more than a few not. This is every year. I just want you to know, man, I'm here with you and I'm here for you. For the betterment of yourself, I'ma always try to be here. Just like I hope that y'all would support me in everything that I do, that I'm trying to better myself or my family. I appreciate you because I know y'all been here so far. One thing that I'm going to do in the New Year's is I'm going to try to get back on my diet and start eating right, man. Get my diabetes under control. I've been slacking these last few months. I had lost a lot of weight. I had got down like 211 pounds. Man, it's been years since I was 211 pounds. I'm gonna hit this light for a second, police over here. I'm gonna just use it for gas. I got a $300 credit limit, so I'm only gonna use about $100. I put $20 in my car at a time, so they'll give me 20 times and 5 times a month to use my credit card for gas. I got my credit card on auto pay, so I never miss a payment. That's gonna get my credit score going up. I'm already over 650, but I'm only up over 750. With my credit card, I opened up 2 new bank accounts, a savings account. What's up with it? I opened up a savings account and another bank account. I'm gonna put about $200 in both of those accounts and just let it ride. That way, if I ever need a loan from the bank, I can just go to them, and they already, they're gonna monitor your bank account. You can put this money in here and you ain't came back out and took it out. Yeah, we'll give you a loan. I might put a little something else in there later on. My original bank, once I got my new bank account, because of losing my credit card, I had to shut my account down and start over. But I opened up a savings account with that. It's called the stash account. And what it is instead of going through my job, getting 2 separate payments sent, I went through my bank. That way, once my check hit my bank account every week, I got it where the bank would transfer $250 from my main account to my stash account. So that's gonna be an average of like $1,000 a month, sometimes more, when we had like a 5-week month. But and then I'm gonna try my best not to touch that money. So not only will I be saving money and building my credit score, I'm gonna be building my credit score and saving money. How the rest of my shit on auto pay, I'm gonna just have to slow down on some of this online shopping and shit I do. I look at it like that $250. That in the long run replaces the $300 I was spending on buying weed every week when I was smoking. So I should have been doing that for the past year. Either way it go, we're gonna do this $250 a week for the next year. See how well that works. See where this credit score jump up to with these 3 new bank accounts I'm opening. That's on my financial side. I need to write out a plan for my meals, what I'm gonna eat. As long as I buy the food I say I'm gonna eat, there's nothing just to bring it to work and eat it. Then when I'm at the house, pay attention to what I eat. I'm probably still gonna be cheating when I take moms out to eat. So that'll be my cheat day. But I gotta get my health under control. It's time for me to start doing things different. I also decided that I'm gonna chill out right now on the implants for my teeth. And instead, what I'm gonna do is my dental insurance for this job should be kicking in on the first couple days. So once they do kick in, I'm gonna go get some partials. And one of the things that helped me make that decision was I got 6 teeth missing at the front of my mouth. So when I get the partials, my smile should already be A1. I might get this other tooth took out the front of my mouth on the bottom. So when I get my bottom partials, they can put something in their gap, 2 teeth down there, and then I'll really be straight. The money that I'm saving, the first go round, once I get to about 3 racks, which I'm probably gonna be on top of the 250 every once in a while, I'm gonna put some extra money in there. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the outer in the shop, and I'm gonna use the money I'm saving right out the back to get it fixed or to pay for it. Even if I got like 2 bands in there, 2.5, I can just get it fixed. Depending on what they charge in 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. I can grab a check, paycheck, and top it off. Depending on what week it is. But that's another thing. One of my resolutions is to start making plans for myself and following through on the plans. So it's killing 2 birds with 1 stone by me making the plans and following through, and me actually starting to make plans and watch everything that I'm planning come to fruition. My goals, should I say. I feel like if I set these little plans and these little goals for myself and start just knocking them off, checking them off the checklist, by the end of the year, by the middle of the year, I'm going to be made some hellified drastic changes in my life.
You have 2 hours of drive time left.
And I suggest y'all do the same thing with the things that you need to change in your life. You know what I'm saying? Don't set your goals so big that they unrealistic or they so hard to reach that you give up. Set them small enough that you can look around and start counting your small victories, motivating yourself to go after your bigger victories, and just watch it all happen. You know what I'm saying? Once you start watching it happen, it'll be like an energy boost when it comes down to positive thinking and positive action. Bringing forth a positive change in your life. I believe the motivation will kick in and you'll look around, man, next time you know you'll go after everything you want in life. That's what we fit to do. You know what I'm saying? I believe us, just the people who listen to me right now, the people who watch this video, we can have us. You feel me? We can support each other. It don't just have to be y'all supporting me, man. I see some of y'all on here chopping it up with each other while I be talking. I don't mind that at all. I feel like I be bringing people together, man. Y'all can support each other on and off this channel. You know what I'm saying? If you got businesses, then we can all, you know what I'm saying? We can advertise each other businesses on here. We can, what's the word? We can patronize each other businesses. It don't just gotta be y'all watching my YouTube. You feel me? We can treat this page like one big happy family, one big happy network, one big happy support system, one community. You feel me? and we can grow it and grow it and grow it and grow it and grow each other in the same process. That's what it's about. I mean, we might as well, we all end up in the same spot a few times a week, sometimes a few times a day. Anyway, we all care about a lot of the same stuff. We all see things a lot of the same way. Yeah, we all matter. So why not? Like I say, man, I just want to see myself and everybody else around me, including y'all, doing better, man. Learning something, putting forth the effort, you know what I'm saying, getting healthier, getting richer in the spirit, building a tight-knit, close relationship with our own individual families and friends, working through some of the past traumas that we've been through. I tell y'all about my traumas all the time, but one thing I know is everybody on here hearing the sound of my voice got their own shit that they done had to deal with in their life. Whether it's losing somebody or losing a part of yourself, doubting yourself, abuse, alcoholism, drug abuse, whatever it is, we done all been through something that we could stand a little help with, or stand a little motivation, a little encouragement. Right, in 2025, man, we got to help each other. I was hearing the Snoop Thug was talking about, man, in 2025, we got to stop blaming the white folks. And my thing is, it ain't about blaming them. What we got to do is stop falling for the tricks that they, you know, and the tricks and the traps that they lay down. That shit getting old. They've been doing this shit to us since the shores of West Africa. Ain't shit changed. Thing is, we've also been falling for it since the shores of West Africa. Ain't shit changed. You see how they work? It go both ways. So what we need to do is, we need to come together. We need to hold each other accountable. We need to build ourselves up. We need to educate ourselves. We need to start pointing out the traps like, hey, like, you ever been riding down the highway and a motherfucker coming towards you, all of a sudden start flicking their light, bing, 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 letting you know, hey, bro, them folks back there, they hiding. Slow down. Cut your lights on, straighten up, do whatever you need to do, but just know it's a trap down the road. We need to start flashing these high beams at each other, man, letting each other know, hey, bro, straighten up, fly right. Get yourself together, man. Hold yourself accountable. It's a trap down the road. Because every road you're going to go down is going to be a trap or two. Yeah, they make it hard on us and they make it easy for other people, but guess what? When you grow up with things being hard, after a while it ain't hard no more, it's normal. You feel me? After a while, it ain't hard no more, it's normal. I'm gonna tell you what, you take one of these dudes that had the silver spoon in their mouth, and you put them in the situation of the niggas with the plastic sport, they don't survive. They don't survive. They don't win the race. But you can take that plastic sport and put it in the silver spoon race. He might not win the first 5 times, but eventually he gonna get his ass in there. That's us. It's time for us to eventually get our ass in there. And that crab in the barrel mentality is not gonna get it. Too many of us want to be the one that wins and don't even know that we can't win alone. We Not us. We can't win alone. What I mean by that is one of us doing something ain't enough. You see what I'm saying? Just one ain't enough. When you go look at the Supreme Court, Clarence Thomas. This is a black man on the Supreme Court. But it's the same thing. Just a little different. When I tell y'all it's easier to pull a man down than it is to pull a man up. Clarence Thomas didn't go to the Supreme Court and change the way all the white folks think. He went to the Supreme Court and the white folks changed the way his black ass think. Now he'll sell us out. Now he'll lie. Now he'll cheat. Now he'll steal. Because he done been around it so long. But let me tell you something. Clarence Thomas did not walk into the Supreme Court already cheating, lying, scheming, and conniving. Because them folks would have used that to keep his ass up out of there. His black ass would have never been in the Supreme Court if he'd have came in on that type of time. But once he got there and realized that, hey, all these white folks are on that type of time. They all getting vacations. They all getting summer homes. They all getting this and that from the people that is gonna make billions off of their votes, off of their voice. Like, if you don't think, oh boy, this paying for this nigga nephew to go to school and buying his mama a house and then gifting her the house back paid for, taking them on family vacations, putting them on the yacht, putting them on the private jet. If you don't think that this man is benefiting like by the billions off of Clarence Thomas being a Supreme Court justice, you crazy. It's too simple for him to wake up and say, you know what, man? I need to bypass this red tape, or I need to do this, and it's 20 billion on the line. Hey, Clarence Thomas, what you need, bro? Because I need you to push this through. I need you to convince the other people to push it through. I need you. I'll tell you what I do. How about I buy your mama a house, she put that money in her pocket, and then she keep the house. I'll even buy some houses on both sides of her, tear them down, let her get that land. She be straight till the day she die. She just ain't gotta pay none of that money I gave her on that house no more. I'll put your dumb ass nephew in private school. I'll pay for it. But like I say, it was easier for them corrupt people to tear dude down and make him corrupt than it was ever gonna be for him to say, you know what, man, bro, we black folk, we came too far to still be on this humbug, on this bullshit, on this cheat the law shit, on this break the law shit. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna lead by example, and I'm gonna hope my people that came from the hood to follow me, because that's how we gonna get ahead. He never tried to act on it. But what I am saying, a lot of times when you're surrounded by the evil, you follow suit. A lot of times you feel like you ain't got no choice. Like I told y'all, it was some of the times I sat in prison, and because I was a Crip, when the right Crip decided it was going down and they had something to do, or they were going to pop it off, or whatever it was, I ended up having to ride because my stupid ass went and signed a piece of paper. I don't know why I'm about to get somebody working. My stupid ass went and joined these folks when I was young, too young to think about it. And now I'm obligated, or I feel like I'm obligated. But the thing is, more than I feel like I'm obligated, they feel like I'm obligated. I need to put my motherfucking hat on. I ain't realized the sun was gonna come up on my dog ass like that. Put my motherfucking hat on. Y'all hold on. Got this natural curly shit. Ain't break. Thought y'all gonna catch me slipping on. Damn near, I almost a little bit. But no, I found myself in some situations a few times where people thought that because I had made the decision to join the game way back when I was a child that I was obligated to do dumb shit because they wanted us to do dumb shit. And I won't lie. In my prison days, I wasn't fully cognitive and aware. First of all, that all of it was some dumb shit. Second of all, that I had the right to remind these dudes, hey, dude, I was born with a penis. So way before I was a Crip, I was a man. And it's at this time that I'm going to exercise my right as a man to do manly shit, not to do Crip shit. Especially if I already know common sense dictates that this Crip shit is going to get me in a bad situation. Y'all being Crips and me being Crip, y'all should want the best for your brother, for your local, for your cousin. But you don't really care about what's best for me. You just want some violence to go on. That's all it ever, well, I ain't gonna say that's all it ever was, but that's all it's been for a long time. That's what it was predicated on. When you know better, you got to do better, man. You got to let them folks know, hey, bro, I'm going to finally quit playing this childish game I picked up when I was a child. I'm going to stop trying to be grown in this type of way because this type of way ain't being grown. Coming in, pulling the bankroll out your pocket, putting it in the top drawer, pulling the pistol out your back, putting it on the nightstand or in the nightstand, taking your shirt off, looking at the colors you got on. Man, that ain't gangster. Ain't nothing hard about it. You want some gangster shit? I'm gonna tell you some gangster shit. Drive this truck to provide for your family. Drive your ass off a mountain, then to lose your life, break your bones. Get out on them teeth, took out your motherfucking mouth, split your forehead, and then get right back in this truck because the bill's still coming. Get right back in this truck because mama still needs help with the mortgage. Get right back in this truck because you don't want to sell drugs, you don't want to go back to prison. That's gangster, that's hard. I feel like that's harder than anything I ever did in my life. That's more gangster than anything I ever did in my life. 9 times out of 10, when I tell somebody about that, they look at me like, nigga, you right back in the damn, you goddamn right, the bills didn't stop. The bills never stopped. Hell yeah, I got right back in the truck. What did you think I was gonna do? You thought I was gonna go flip a burger, go to McDonald's? No. You thought I was gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, go back to school and find something safe to do? No. I'm gonna get out here legally the best way I know how and make this bread. Pay these bills. Provide these gifts for Christmas, birthdays, and all that shit. I'm not saying I'm perfect, I do everything the perfect way. But I know I do it a lot better than I used to. I know when my mama see me now, she be proud of me. That's a hell of a feeling, man. When people used to look at you a certain way and now they look at you like they proud of you. You know what I'm saying? I know. I'm not no dummy. So I can't get mad at my mama. I know that that I was out here gang banging in these streets, she was not proud of me. I was out here telling lies, cheating, stealing, dealing. She was not proud of me. I'm out here not going to church, not caring about nobody. She wasn't proud of me, bro. Sad to say, I know she was proud of me when I went to barber school, but I never did get out the street, so even that wore off. Because it's like, bro, it ain't sincere. Then, when I came back, I know a lot of them people just don't hear it, and they gonna run with it. They don't know about the good work I do, or the leaf I turned over. I don't blame them. They just don't know. It ain't for everybody to know. But for the ones that do know me, I want them to make sure that I'm better next time they see me. I'm getting kind of sleepy, man. And I'm getting to that point where I feel like I'm talking outside of my damn neck. So, if I do, man, y'all bear with me. Really, I need to pull over and take me up. You know what? Hold on, let me try something different. I forgot I had a full cup of coffee right here. It ain't hot, but it's lukewarm. And I made it about 6 hours ago. So, instead of pulling over, we can start hitting the coffee. I'm gonna tell y'all what's sad. We got one light on this video. I ain't gonna spend nothing but real shit. For the past 40 minutes. We done came about now. Sun coming up. Real shit. Because it's the end of the year, man, the beginning of a new year, and I feel like we all need to be better. I'm sharing with y'all the things that I'm trying to change about myself, so point, y'all would know about it, and you will hold me accountable. Because that's what's going to make me better. But for two, I don't think y'all can hold me accountable without at least feeling like you need to be holding yourself accountable. So that's gonna make y'all better. On the line, somebody gonna have me, hey, you been on your shit? You been doing right with your credit card? You been doing right with your bank account? My hands will be like, yo. Shit, I paid more than yesterday. Paid kind of day before yesterday. I got to get all my well, I got to go to the bank today because I got 2 of my cards in the mail today. I mean yesterday. And when I tried to activate them, they wasn't in the system to activate. So dude was like, man, just go to the branch, pull up on them, and they should be able to get you activated. When I get them cards activated, then I can start putting all my stuff back on auto pay. So all the bills can get paid without me even having to stress about it. I don't think taking that $250 out of my check every week is gonna be a big problem. If it is, Take it out. I'm saying that wrong. I was gonna say, if it become a problem, I will shorten the amount that I'm taking out. Instead of 250, I might drop down like 200 a week. I'm not gonna drop down to like $50 or no shit like that. I started with the big numbers so that shit can stack up, pile up. I got a plan. Now after my plan is exactly, I'm gonna let it stack. Only thing I can see, I have no idea what I was about to say. What's happening? Where I thought I was. I thought I was coming to Conway. I'm not. I am still a little bit sleepy though. I'm proud of myself because yesterday was the first time I had went all night without getting too sleepy, having to pull over and step out and exercise and shit. Y'all know what I be doing. I ain't had to do that at all last night. I pulled over a couple times to use the bathroom. Tonight I pulled over to use the bathroom one time. Let me slow my butt down, man. Yeah, it's kind of hot, kind of warm. What y'all got going, man? What's y'all New Year's resolutions? Or what do you think I should change or work on? Of course, making the show better. I'm gonna tell you something I hardly ever do. If I do it at all, then I'm gonna switch up. I don't pray for the success of my show. It's kind of like, especially with this one, I just take for granted that people gonna watch it. And I need to practice what I believe in, which is when you favored by God, He give you what you ask for. I'm not gonna ask for nothing too outlandish. Now, I do got a couple $1 billion lottery tickets in my pocket. I wouldn't mind winning a $1 billion lottery. It's a lot of stuff I would do as far as changing stuff. That idea that I was talking about giving the Boosie, I would build that myself. Except I would what's the word for it? I would franchise it. Meaning I have one in Atlanta where I would let multiple Atlanta artists come through on rotation. They could book it up for the year, throughout the year, for a week at a time. We're gonna split the profits. We're gonna be able to determine them out, how much I'm gonna get, how much they gonna get. Memphis, Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, Las Vegas. I will put this thing in a bunch of different places where people could rent it for the week or for the month. Go to concerts. You might want to go on a tour. I can put them on rotation, do a tour. We're gonna get some money though. Buy a new house, that's what's up. Nothing wrong with that. Cause what that tell me is a lot of things I just said. You planning on making a plan, you planning on sticking to it, you planning on changing up your finances a little bit, making it work for you. You setting goals. And another thing is, we have to realize very few things we want to accomplish get accomplished without a plan. Like, this ain't the lottery. You're not gonna look up and things just gonna magically get better for you. You're gonna have to put some work and time in. Hey, I'm tired. I might pull this thing over on the highway and get me about 20, 30 minutes in. Well, I'm tired. I'm getting closer and closer and closer and closer, but I'm also getting more and more and more and more tired. I was hoping if I start knocking this cup of coffee out real fast, it'll run through me and wake me up. No such luck yet. I don't see myself being able to pull this thing open, at least until I hit the freeway. Good news. I'm coming down a hill right now. At the bottom of this hill is the damn freeway. On my right side. Hold on. Is that where I'm at right now? Nah. So I'm coming to Conway. I ain't. Well, yeah, I'm sitting there falling asleep. So yeah, when I do get that spot where that freeway at, I'm gonna pull over. Probably give me about 30 minutes in here. Even though I'm gonna be close. Something my mama said to me when I was young, I always stuck with me. Most accidents happen a mile away from the destination. Meaning the longer you've been driving. So even though you're getting close as hell, all that means is you've been driving almost a max. Then when you start getting comfortable, or you start getting calm, or you start getting comfortable, relax. So, trying to make know what I'm talking about right there. Oh, it ain't about the load right now. It's just I gotta get to a spot where I can pull up. Matter of fact, I see one right here. I just gotta. Yeah, there you go. I look up. And now they got signs that just say no parking at any time. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive right on past them signs. Yeah, I'm gonna get right here. Off the side of the road, push on past this sign. Pull up a little bit more. Yep. That'll do it. Put that on reverse brake. Me in this the right way. And y'all don't be afraid to take that long road instead of the wrong road. Do things the long way instead of the wrong way. Find somebody to help. Tell somebody you love me, you know I love y'all and I appreciate you. Make sure that you get prepared for this new year, man. Be a better version of yourself, the best one you can be. I'm gonna try to do the same thing. I'm gonna holler at y'all tonight, man. I'm gonna try to have me a show going when that time comes over. So if y'all be prepared, you come bring the new year in with me tonight. Other than that, y'all have a good day, man. We out.